I mean, honestly, what the is a serum? If you have fallen prey to the thousands, maybe millions of ads telling you that you need to spend money on this super expensive miracle product that's gonna fix everything about your skin without telling you exactly what the it is, then stay tuned, because we're gonna go in depth about what the is a serum. For those that don't know, I'm Jordan Stevens, owner of Pampered VI, licensed esthetician, and all-around skincare junkie for my entire life. I'm here to tell you what all I've learned from my years of using these products and researching all the ingredients and formulation. So let me teach you what the serum is. If this is something that sounds interesting to you, then don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And also follow me on Instagram at pampered.vi. A serum is basically a lightweight gel or almost watery-like consistency product, power-packed, full of supercharged ingredients, and it's designed so that the molecules are super tiny so they can super get into your skin and really start making change on a molecular level. It's not something that's just going to sit on top of your skin and be there. It's something that's intended to absorb straight into your skin and start working on it from the inside out. So sometimes you might not see results from a serum right away, and I feel like that's where lots of people start thinking that this serum doesn't work, or I spent too much money on this. And the reality of it is that you need to give a serum at least 6 weeks to even begin to know if it's working. Depending on what you're using, you may see some slight changes immediately, like maybe you're slightly more hydrated or something like that. But to see real change, it is going to take time. They're more targeted to specific skincare concerns rather than like a moisturizer or a cleanser that's more of an overall, it's gonna clean, you know, from A to Z can use this cleanser. But for a serum, you are looking for something that's more going to target exactly what you're wanting to work on. Because these products are so supercharged, full of powerful antioxidants and exfoliating ingredients and all kinds of other things, it's important to remember that you only want to use a tiny amount. You do not need to slather this all over your face. Whenever they say a pea-size amount, they mean a pea-size amount. Your serums, even though they are the most expensive product that you're probably going to buy, they should last you longer than your cleanser or your moisturizer, and definitely longer than your sunscreen. Why can't I remember it anymore? It's so confusing. We give you all of these products and they're all lined up on your counter and you don't know what order you're supposed to use them in, or morning or night or middle of the day. Who fucking knows? Because nobody tells you these things. Obviously, I think the best route is to contact a skincare professional who you can work with closely, who can look at your skin and tell you what your skin needs, because it's different for everybody. But of course, not everybody is going to want to do that, or maybe they can't afford it, and that's totally fine. We can go over a highlight so that you can get at least a good idea of what you're looking at and what these names and words mean whenever you're actually out shopping for your serum. Probably the most common serum that you're going to see is a vitamin C serum. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant. It boosts collagen production, it evens out skin tone, it lightens and brightens, softens fine lines and wrinkles. It does it all. It's a great product and it's great to use every single morning. I personally apply my vitamin C every single day in the morning. Sunscreen is non-negotiable. If you're here and you're wanting to know about skincare, don't even bother talking to me if you're not gonna wear sunscreen, because all of this is completely pointless if you do not wear sunscreen. Your vitamin C is going to protect you against free radicals. It, on a molecular level, is going to help protect your skin cells from the damages of the sun during the day. Down below in your skin, your molecules are going to literally have a barrier built around them and protect your skin and work from the inside out to really boost moisture, build your collagen. Is a whole grid underneath your skin, and as we age, it starts to sag. So with the vitamin C, it really helps build it up, and then you get this nice, like, glowy, beautiful look. Quite honestly, I don't know of a client that I don't recommend a good vitamin C serum for. It really is a good overall serum, and it's probably one of the most common serums that you're going to see on the market. I would say right after vitamin C, you're gonna see a lot of hyaluronic acid, which is another one of my all-time favorites. I literally cannot imagine my life without hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is naturally produced in our body, but whenever it's applied topically, hyaluronic acid is actually able to draw in moisture into your skin. So whenever you think about your skin, you have to think about it. It's this open organ. It's this surface. So all of your pores, air and water and oil, everything's going in and out all the time. So whenever you put the hyaluronic acid on, it absorbs into your skin. And I know it says acid in it, so everybody thinks it's exfoliating, but it's not. It's super hydrating. It pulls in 1,000 times its weight in water molecules. So it's literally pulling moisture from the air around you into your skin all day long. And the very best thing about hyaluronic acid, in my opinion, is that it almost always comes in a gel form. So it's great for all of my clients with acne. If you've been putting any kind of heavy moisturizer on or anything like that where it's feeling really heavy and you don't want to wear moisture, and I'm sitting here telling you to hydrate your skin because you're using too many drying products, hyaluronic acid is where it's at. It's not going to make you feel greasy throughout the day. It's going to be really light. You see it in a lot of different creams, like Tatcha's water cream is it's basically hyaluronic acid in a jar. Neutrogena's Hydro Boost moisturizer, and they have the sunscreen packed full of hyaluronic acid. We have a hyaluronic acid here that's it's hyaluronic acid filler is what they call it. But either way, all of them are great formulations of hyaluronic acid, and I highly recommend it for anybody. Lots of times you'll see serums with vitamin C and hyaluronic acid in it because they work very well together. It's going to bring moisture in, and whenever you have both of those, especially whenever you're getting your day started, both of them are going to help boost your collagen production. It's just going to really get your skin back into that beautiful, like glowy, bouncy, fabulous look that we all want to look, young and vibrant, all of that kind of stuff. Those two in combination work miracles together. You're probably going to see a lot of vitamin E, which is really great for like dehydrated, dry skin. Also, again, if you're using any kind of, really intense acids, salicylic acid, glycolic acid, lactic acid, if you're doing any of those kinds of things, you're going to want to use something with vitamin E in it pretty much every night. I use my vitamin E at night. You can use it during the day. I prefer it at night. I just think that it does a little bit better for me, locking in moisture at nighttime, kind of calming my skin at night while I sleep. Ta-da! Something else that I'm sure that you'll hear all over the place is vitamin A or retinol or tretinoid or retinoids. There's so many different versions of it. And honestly, the difference between all of it is how your body actually synthesizes that vitamin on your skin. So whenever you get from a dermatologist, tretinoin or retin A, like the prescription strength one, that is going to be the most active version of retinol that you can get. What it does is it goes into your skin and it's going to increase cellular turnover. It goes into your molecules, it starts building collagen again from the inside out, but then this outside layer, it's going to start exfoliating. It speeds up your cell turnover. This is one of those products that when I say you need to give it at least 6 weeks before you're going to tell any difference, maybe 6 months before you'll tell a difference in the retinol. It's really working from the inside out, slowly doing that. Personally, if I use retinol once a week. If I use retinol too much, I do get dry and flaky, especially right here, I'll get flaky, and right here, my skin always tends to flake. I don't know why. If you're starting a retinol treatment, I would start using it maybe once a week and work your way up from that. Some people's skin can obviously handle it better than others. If your skin is really thick, it's probably not gonna have a problem with it. But for safety, absolutely, I would start with that small. And retinol, do not use it during the day. You need to use it at night. Because it is exfoliating your skin all day long, you're even more prone to get hyperpigmentation or anything like that. And if you're working on hyperpigmentation or working on, your fine lines and wrinkles, and then you get hyperpigmentation because you're having all of this exfoliation, it just doesn't make sense. So again, retinol at night, wear your sunscreen during the day, reapply your sunscreen during the day if you're on retinol, especially if it's prescription strength retinol. It's super super important to wear sunscreen every day with it. Retinol is great for any mature skin. My clients that have been using it for a long term, you can definitely tell in their skin a difference. That 6-month mark, I feel like, is whenever you really start to tell the difference that it's been doing its thing. It's also really nice for acne clients. Sometimes with our acneic clients, salicylic acid might be a little too drying, or maybe they're allergic to Tylenol, so they can't use that. Like, there's all kinds of different things that could go, but the retinol does really well for people that are dealing with acne too. Again, it's something that you're going to want to ease into your system, because whenever you're dealing with acne, you don't want to do anything that's going to irritate your skin. You just want to kind of calm it and ease everything in. Again, I will say, you should talk to a professional before you start using a retinol, in my opinion. I know it's for sale all over the place at the drugstore. I think that with that kind of product, you really need to talk to a professional. Where was I at? Something else that you'll see a lot is salicylic acid. Normally that's more in the form of like a toner or a wash, but it will be in some serums as well. Is a BHA, it's a beta hydroxy acid. It's going to go into your skin and it reduces your inflammation as well as killing any kind of bacteria or anything in there. So that's why we normally use it with our clients suffering with acne, because it really will bring that inflammation down, where it's a little bit easier to either do an extraction or just for the pore to clean itself without having to cause hyperpigmentation from extracting and all of the things that go along with us murdering our skin sometimes. Hashtag skin edit. I honestly kind of feel like it's almost newer to the market in the past few years, because it was in ingredients before that, but now there's been this huge push for niacinamide. I've personally just started using niacinamide recently. It's really calming. So if you have any redness, like right here, I get redness because I'm over exfoliating all the time. It really helps bring that down. It draws moisture into your skin. It's really calming. You know, when I was researching it, it touts all of these amazing benefits. But like I said, I literally just started using it like 2 weeks ago. So I will definitely get back to you guys and let you know what I'm thinking, how I really think that it's working, if it delivers everything that it's supposed to, which is lightening and brightening and plumping. It's almost the same things as vitamin C. So I'm really interested to see how the niacinamide works for me in the long term. So I'll be sure to let all of you guys know about that. Anyway. So what all did you know about serums before you started watching this? And what are your favorite serums right now? I'm always looking for my new holy grail. So please leave any serum suggestions in the comment section below. I am more than happy to either report back to what I think about it or to go get it and see how I feel about it. If you have any more skincare or serum questions, be sure to comment or message us. To be honest, I think that the real difference between, you know, your drugstore serums and your high-end, you know, at the doctor's or in a spa serums, is which I consider high-end. I don't really consider necessarily like a Sephora range serum to be as high-end as some of the ones that are sold only at doctors or at spas. The point is that the real difference between all of the serums is going to be in the delivery system. Big companies, especially the ones that are more in the medical field or in the spa, they've spent a lot of money and a lot of time figuring out their delivery system. And what I mean by delivery system is how those active ingredients that are in the serums actually get into your skin. So if you've ever gone to the drugstore and you found this miracle serum and you're like, oh my God, this is gonna be the best thing that's ever been for my skin. And you go home and you put it on and you're like, why is this peeling off of my face? Or it's just sitting on my face and I can't, what's going on? It's because that's a failed delivery system. Those active ingredients aren't getting into your skin. And that is the major difference between the serums, in my opinion. The cheaper drugstore companies, they can get away with saying that they're putting all of these retinols and vitamin C and hyaluronic acid, and they are, it's absolutely in there. But because they're not putting the money and the time into the delivery system, those active ingredients aren't necessarily getting to where they need to be. Now, you will see a difference, especially if you've never used any vitamin C or a hyaluronic acid and you go and buy one. I don't care where it's from, you're going to see a difference. Whenever you've gotten a little bit more experience with skincare though, and you've used some of those products for a while, I feel like you start to feel like they're just not working the way that you need them to. And what can I do to get this to work? I've been using this serum for years and nothing is changing. And that is the difference. Whenever you get into the little bit more high-end skincares, high-end. They really do put a lot of time and money into how it actually gets into your skin. For example, we use Image Skincare here at Pampered VI, and Image Skincare has a vectorized technology to their products. And what that means is that it's literally shaped, it's a sphere-shaped molecule that's going into your skin, and it's shaped, or it's formed almost like an onion. So as it's going into your skin, it's literally shedding these layers of active ingredients as it's penetrating your skin, which means that those serums for 48 hours are active in your skin. So whenever you're using it every day, it's honestly constantly doing everything that it's meant to do. That's where the difference is. You know, I've looked at, and I'm not just saying that about Image, I'm talking most major skincare brands. If you look at Sunday Riley, for example, I know that they have put a lot of time and energy into how they do their delivery system. And I'm not sure the exact procedure, but I know that they do a great job versus like The Ordinary. I've had The Ordinary's, what do I have from them? I have their vitamin C mixed with hyaluronic acid. I don't like it. It's too oily for me, and I feel like it sits right on top of my skin. I feel like that's where the difference is in these serums, is just from the delivery system. And I do think it's important that whenever you're spending this kind of money on products, because let's get real, serums are freaking expensive. I mean, one of my favorite ones is like, I think it's right at $100. It might be over $100. And you know, I use that stuff sparingly. I don't got it like that. I can't just throw money away on serums all the time. Like I said earlier, I am such an equal opportunity shopper. I cannot walk into a Target or a Walgreens or a Kmart here in the Virgin Islands without walking out with some sort of skincare product because I need to know how it feels and what it looks like. And, you know, I know everybody's all over the price range spectrum. So if you're just starting out, or if that's your price range, go to the drugstore, play with a few different serums, see what you like. But as you do, you know, maybe get older like some of us, or get a little, you know, need a little bit of extra help, that's when you're really going to want to look for maybe a little bit more high-end serum. But honestly, put the time and research into figuring out what really is making that serum different, because there's a lot of marketing gimmicks out there, and a lot of it is a bunch of bullshit, quite frankly. I mean, it's not trying to knock any brand, but like I feel like a Lancome or a Chanel or a Dior, all of those like designer makeup and skincare lines, like personally, I feel like you're paying for the name on it. Like you might as well go get something from The Ordinary or from Target, because you're really paying for a name on that. You know, at Sephora, there are some brands that are doing better. I like the Drunk Elephant stuff. I like Sunday Riley. There's a few different brands that I've been into that I'm playing with and trying to like see what's going on with them right now. But definitely with this serum is the place that I think that it does make sense to spend the money. So even if you're using your Cetaphil or your L'Oreal or your Neutrogena or whatever, get a good serum. A good serum and a good sunscreen will be worth your money. And just know that, and know that you're only going to use tiniest little amount to do your whole face. And that's it. Book an appointment with us here at the spa. The link is down below in the description box. If you don't live here in the Virgin Islands, feel free to hop up in there. We do virtual consultations as well. We'll just get on Zoom. We'll take a good look at your skin. We'll ask you some questions. We'll do a little questionnaire. We'll try to figure out what's going to work best for you. I hope that you enjoyed my video today all about what the serum is. And if you did, just so you know, this is going to be part of a series of what the is it? We're going to go over all kinds of different skincare questions and myths and all of this confusing world that is skincare. I mean, it's kind of crazy how much it's marketed to us, and we all buy it, but we don't even really know what the it is. Make sure to click like and subscribe, and follow us on Instagram at pampered.vi for more videos and content like this and more in my What the series. Hashtag skin edit. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Jordan. I'll see you guys on my next video. Thanks. Yeah. I think the other but so if you don't know, I'm the owner, but I digress. Oh god. Should I redo that? I'm Jordan. I don't like that. Thank you.